morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How you doing? All righty. All right, so welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. I am Bma, better known as Els, and we are going to be playing the feud today. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Boy, my computer is being weird today, guys. It is like there is stuff missing. So let's take a look. All right. Yeah, it's being really weird today, guys. I don't know what the deal is. All right. Let me get this open. All right. Hello, Marie. Good morning, Miss Janie. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Betty Ann. Just recover these silly pages, would you? Hi, Howie. Grab. Go beat them. I need something. Let's put this in the printer. So we print up a sheet because we don't have a game sheet right now. Okay. We're going to print this. There. Print. Seven more flags? Holy crap. You're booking along. Okay. See, I knew there was a reason I left this file open. Because my dumb butt just printed one of these. We're going to print these. All right. Yeah, I get up this morning and I come out here. My computer looks pretty normal. But, you know, every now and then when you turn your, when you get to your computer, it's like missing, especially on YouTube, like your watch later list disappears. So I got up and I came over here and I'm eating my breakfast and I looked at the computer and I was like, oh, my watch later list is missing. Let me bring it up. Because I don't want to just play a bunch of crap. I want to play the stuff I want to see. Yeah. It says that list does not exist. Well, I'm like, what the heck? All right, fine. I will try to pull all that stuff back up again, which is a pain in the butt because it means I have to go through a bunch of text messages and emails from people that sent me videos to look at because they want another copy of it or, a different version. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'll just, I'll figure it out. I'll find them. So I go to put one of the videos back on the list, and it says in the bottom corner of the video, it says that list, that it's already on that list. And I was like, what? So I click on that, where it's telling me that it's already there. And sure enough, there's my list. So I'm like, okay. So I go to see all. And I get to the see all. And once again, it says, this list does not exist. I am like, what in the hell? All right. Maybe my computer's, it's my computer's way of telling me, hey, fat lady, I need a reboot. Okay. So I go and I reboot it. I reboot the whole computer, not just Google, the whole thing. Hi, Miss Francis. Well, I wait like the 10 minutes that it takes to reload, and then the 5 more minutes that it takes to reload Google. Then I go into Google and I open up all my tabs and get all that organized. And I'm like, okay. It still says that there's no watch later playlist. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll just add stuff. And I start to add it again. And then once again, it tells me that it's there. Like, it shows it to me. So now I have to go through and I have to bring up 2 screens and I have to go down the list in my regular YouTube and the one play now list that I can find and put all of those into the playlist. Because it's not showing anything. I even tried putting in a new video, that wasn't from my playlist. Just whatever came up, boom, put it in there. And then clicked on the watch later list, and it still came up and said that list didn't exist. So, me and the computer are having some issues right now. Namely, I would like to throw it across the room. And I got to tell you, most of that is because that I want to throw it across the room is because, Windows Update, Windows 11, they're no longer supporting Windows 10. I run on Windows 10. Why? Because my new computer won't support Windows 11. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I opened up that washi tape that I got yesterday. And this stuff is gorgeous. That's why I got it, because it's so pretty. Let me find the end here. Right here. I can show you guys. How pretty is this? So, yeah. I have a whole nother thing coming. It's probably coming today. All new washi tape. Because I didn't have enough. It makes me feel better to buy it. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's my computer or if it's a glitch on YouTube. That's the thing. So I'm going to wait, and I'll give it some time today and find out if it's my computer or if it's, and then when I started my computer back up for whatever reason, and it never does this, it started my editor, my digital editor. And I was like, why is it? And it just sat there on the load screen. It wouldn't go. So I had to Alt-Control delete that and finally made that go away. And then I was like, you know what, just restart. So I restarted the whole thing again. I'm like, I am going to hurt something. And it's going to be this computer. Thank you, Patty Ann. I appreciate that. All right. So we are going to play what we always, how we always play. If you haven't played in a while or you haven't played at all, we will go over the rules. There are rules. I know. But YouTube makes me do it if I don't want to get the video taken down. So we'll do the rules. But basically here, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 10 late night edition Family Feud questions. You are going to give me an answer. I am going to put in the stop. When we're done with those 10 questions, I'll give you one round of Urban Myth. That is 5 points or nothing. It's an all or nothing question. So guess if you don't know the answer or go with the crowd. Okay? All right. We are 10 minutes in. Here by the skin of your teeth. Carla! All right, guys, these are the rules. Anyone can play. All answers must be given prior to the stop. Answers after the stop will not be counted. Answers will be scored based on rankings. So if you get the top answer on the card, you get 5 points, so on and so forth down the card. Now, if it says T-shirt and shirt, I'm going to give you whichever is the higher of the two scores because as far as I'm concerned, they're both shirts. Also, anything from the fifth answer down is going to get you a point. Regardless, each player's their own team. No Googling is allowed. Do not go and Google this and then come back and say, well, Google says. I don't care what the Church of Google says. Okay? Only the answers that are on the card are accepted. Weekly prizes as well as monthly prizes will be awarded in the event of a tie. Ties will be resolved by number draw. I will put in 1 to however many people are playing based on the leaderboard. Your number will be your position on the leaderboard. And it must hit your number exactly in order for you to win. None of this Klaus's without going over. No. So a number will be drawn until the winner, until a winner from the top scores is found. You must be subscribed to my channel, have no outstanding unpaid orders, provide me with some shipping information. And this game is open to everyone. However, only those in the continental United States are eligible for physical prizes. If you live outside of the continental US, I'll send you a digital. Because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay the import fees. All right, let's just get it out of the way. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get it out of the way. You're going to wait until I start the game, aren't you? Because you're a cat. I love you. Do you just want hugs? Is that the deal? No? You want to start? Yeah. That's what I thought. Hi, Hammy. Hi, baby. You just came inside. You were just outside for like a long time. Yeah. You was out there playing with the birdies, huh? I don't think they would call it playing, but you do. Hi, Christine. All right, you have to get down. You do. You have to get down. Go on. Go on. Or go sit over there. That works too. All right. All right, guys. I am going to bring up YouTube because I like to watch on YouTube. And, that way I'm on the same page as y'all. It's so weird. There's no tabs open right now. Mute that. We'll go to live chat. You stalker on TikTok. Oh. Yeah, I was reading a meme the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before, and they were like, 2026 Valentine's Day, Friday, 4th of July, Friday. And they like listed all these holidays. Christmas, Saturday. And I was like, what? And then at the bottom it said I had to check. I thought it was lying to me. I was like, oh. So I went and checked. Yeah, all the big holidays are on the weekend this year. Okay. I don't use the TikTok. So, yeah, no. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with the first question. You will get a stop when we're done. I'll read it at least 3 times, and then I'm going to give you a stop, which looks like this. I will refresh after I hit the stop, okay? First question this week. Name something you'd be shocked to see a man tinkle on to mark his territory. Boy, I am just going to hell right from the get-go here, right out the gate. Name something you'd be shocked to see a man tinkle on to mark his territory. Oh my God. Oh. Yeah. Nothing like just blatantly calling men dogs, right? Oh my goodness. All right. Name something that you would be shocked to see a man tinkle on to mark as his territory. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good Lord. All righty, there's your stop. Let me refresh real quick. Yeah. Number 1 answer, his woman or mate. Number 2, the furniture or the bed. Number 3, his car. Number 4 is his house. And number 5 is some kind of tree, plant, or his dog. That is disturbing. All right, so let's go up to the top. Jamie says, me. Which is a nickel because that's the wife or girlfriend. Patty Ann also gets the nickel. Marie gets the nickel. Maury, hi honey, is my friend there, gets the nickel. Miss Francis gets the nickel. Christine honey, I have to say that one was out there. Carla nickel. Maggie nickel. Of course, if he does pee on his woman, that is not his woman anymore. All right, I think that's everybody. Let me check. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that's everybody. Seriously, out the gate today. We asked 100 women. Your man might ask you to dress as a sexy maid in the bedroom. What might you ask him to wear? We asked 100 women. Your man may ask you to dress like a sexy maid in the bedroom. What might you ask him to wear? Ooh, good one, Carla. There is nothing sexier than a man in a kilt. Whips and chains. Actually, some of these are pretty good. Some of these are pretty good. Alrighty. We asked 100 women, your man might ask you to dress as a sexy maid in the bedroom. What might you ask him to wear? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Number 1 answer, his birthday suit. Number 2, some cowboy duds, chaps. Number 3, suit and a tie. I want him to dress up like a butler. If I got to be a maid, he should be butlering. Number 4, a fireman outfit or boxers. And number 5, a G-string, thong, apron, or a loincloth. Carla says a kilt. Guys, I'm giving you a point for the kilt because I particularly would find that attractive. Francis says a thong. 5, 4, 3, 2. You know what? I'm going to say that and the loincloth are kind of all the same thing. You know, silk boxers, G-strings, thongs, loincloth, all the same thing. So it's a 2-pointer. Miss Francis, it's a 2-pointer. Marty, that's part of the suit and tie. 3. Patty Ann, 3. Marie says that G-string is 2. Janie's just like whips and chains. I'm giving you a friggin' point for it, Janie, because I like it. And then Christine and Maggie both said the thong. And we're off. I know, I just love a man in a kilt. I'm actually going to Boobs, you know, she's getting married, I told you this. And I'm going to the wedding, and her man and all of his groomsmen are all going to be in kilts, custom made kilts, because her colors are a certain way, and there really isn't a tartan that is the same that is in her color scheme. So they're having the tartans done so that they can do the kilts. And it's one company, and they said they would get the whole thing done for her. Now, my son, my oldest son, he wears a kilt to the Ren Fair every year, and he wears a true kilt. So he gets out, it's our family tartan. He gets out our family tartan, which is like 5 yards of it, and he folds it, puts down his belt, folds the fabric over it, lays down, rolls into it like he's supposed to, fastens his belt, and that is his kilt. And he wears that every year. Yeah. I like a man in a kilt. Oh my God. Name something that you might get on your rear end at a nudist camp. Actually, Francis, that is actually a kind of an urban legend. Yeah, there's no way in hell that a Scottish man is walking around with his bahoobies hanging out. They fight in that. sleep in it. They use it as a blanket. And they're just not going to be caught with their pants down, so to speak. That is kind of a urban myth. Kind of a bummer, but still an urban myth. Still fun though. Like I go to Ren Fair, if I see a guy in a kilt, I'm like, kilt check. Just because I want to know. All right, name something you might wear on your rear end. You might get on your rear end at a nudist camp. I apologize, guys. I am coming down with something. I took cold medicine, but we're going to see where that gets me. Ooh, the hubber's awake. Uh-uh. Okay, sorry. The hubber is visual. Everybody say hi, hubber.
Hello. I'm just.
Wow. Yeah. He's a grouchy old guy. Name something you might get on your rear end at a nudist camp in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I just can't. I can't get my throat clear right now. All right, we have refreshed. Name something that you might get on your rear end at a nudist camp. Number 1 answer, sand or dirt. Number 2, a sunburn. Number 3, a bug bite. Number 4, a slap or pat. Number 5, grass. Some pervy nudist following you around, poison ivy or a rash, or a tattoo. Actually, he doesn't drink coffee. All right, let's see. We have sand, dirt, sand. Christine and Francis both said sunburn, so they get 4. Let's see. Anybody else? Carla said sunburn. And everybody else said sand or dirt, which is the number 1 answer. I don't remember who it was, but somebody the other day was saying that their daughter walked through there when I was going 5, 4, 3, 2, and they thought I was going to go 1 because of the way it works. Yeah, but it's sign counting. It's the way you count and sign, and you do it viewer perspective. So you would actually see it, that way. So you'd see 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But it's just because I count in sign, and we use sign language here in the house a lot more than a normal household does because my son is deaf. But so I've always just counted in sign, and it feels weird for me when I'm doing this to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it was Mari's daughter. Okay. So here we go. I apologize so bad, guys. You have no idea. I'm drinking constantly trying to get this. Name a sexy uniform that a stripper might start out wearing. There's really only 4 answers on this card, okay? Name a sexy uniform that a stripper might start out wearing. Name a sexy uniform that a stripper might start out wearing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and put in the stop and refresh our answers. Number 1 answer, a nurse. Number 2, a police officer. Number 3, a French maid. Number 4, the school uniform, military, Navy, or cheerleader. All right, I got a maid, I got a French maid, I got another maid, I got another French maid. And those are all 3s. So let's take a look. So Janie, Christine, and Marie. And Patty Ann. Mari. It's his Cap. Which is 4. All right, I got Carla and Maggie both said fireman. And that is a 2. Miss Frances said nurse. She get the nickel. Okay. Oh, yeah, I am so going to hell, guys. Start the car. Start your engine. Name something from the kitchen you can use to get something cooking in the bedroom. Name something from the kitchen you can use to get something cooking in the bedroom. Mm-mm-mm. Name something from the kitchen that you can use to get something cooking in the bedroom. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, don't do that. All righty, let's go ahead and refresh. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everybody. All right, number 1 answer, whipped cream. Number 2, chocolate or chocolate syrup. Number 3, some kind of cooking device or fruit or vegetable. Number 4 is oil. And number 5 is honey or like a spatula or wooden spoon. Some of these I question. Like I can see a spatula, like, you spank somebody. A spatula is not going to hurt so bad, but a wooden spoon, that's not foreplay no more. That is, you are in trouble. I'm just saying, you get like flashbacks, All right, so let's go up and let's see. We got whipped cream here. Christine, Carla, and Patty Ann. All took the nickel. Oh, Maggie took the nickel. What do we got next? Spatula. That's a point. I'm looking. It's here. There it is. Okay, let's see. Oil and oil, Jamie and Mari. 1, 4, 3, 2. And Miss Francis said the banana. It's 3. Next one. Yeah, that's just, I just don't think that's fun. I just think, like if you get out a little spatula and you tap my tushy, that's one thing. But, you get out that wooden spoon and I'm having like mommy daddy flashbacks, There are slippers flying around the room at this point. I just, no, it's not putting me in the mood. All right. Name a place a man's brunette wife would not want to find a long blonde hair. There are 4 answers to this question. Name a place a woman's brunette wife would not want to find a long blonde hair. Name a place that a man's brunette wife would not want to find a long blonde hair. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First off, don't be so damn insecure. I'm going to put the stuff in here. Times are a-changing. He might have ran into a cousin on the street or a sister or one of his friends' spouses or girlfriend or maybe somebody in the office that he's particularly close to. Doesn't mean he's screwing around, just means he has friends. All right, name a place a man's brunette wife would not want to find a long blonde hair. Number 1 answer, in the bed. Now, see, that could get you in trouble. Number 2, on his clothes or zipper. Ooh. Number 3, anywhere on his body. And number 4, in the car. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 answers. That means everybody has answered. Let's take a look and see who got what. All right, I got bed, 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 bed. So Carla, Patty Ann, Janie, and Francis. And then Maggie and Marie. And then we have on his shirt or on her man. On the shirt is 4. And that is Miss Mari. And then it is 3 for on his body. Why is that less of a suspect area? I'm just saying. Why are all of these questions food-oriented? Are we obsessed? We asked 100 women. Name one word you might use to describe both a pizza and your man. Oh my God, if it's on there. Oh, thank God it's not on there. We asked 100 women. Name one word you might use to describe a pizza and your man. I have to tell you, like the ones that come into my brain aren't on this card. That's a really good thing. Oh my God. Because the first one that popped into my brain was not very flattering. Oh my God. Oh. We asked 100 women. Name one word you might use to describe a pizza and a man. Your man. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to put in a stop. And we'll refresh. Number 1 answer, hot. Number 2, delicious. Number 3, yummy, which I think is delicious, so we're going with that. So number 3 would be cheesy. Number 4 is greasy. And number 5, spicy and round. First word that came into my mind was fluffy. Oh no. Like, what's a word that I could use to describe pizza and my man fluffy? Oh my God. Delivered in under 30 minutes. Yeah, fast. Patty Ann, you're so bad. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna look at some answers. All right, Carla said greasy. 2. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Patty Ann said hot. It's a nickel. Oh, Mari says hot and ready. It's a nickel. Jenny says spicy. It's a point. Oh my God. Hot. Hot and around. Francis and Christine both get the nickel. Oh my goodness. Maggie says greasy. He is greasy. 2. Oh, Miss Marie says spicy. Oh my God. It's a point. Oh my God. Okay, We asked 100 women, married women. Admit it. Name something your husband has that you've made fun of. We asked 100 married women. Admit it. Name something your husband has that you've made fun of. That is just wrong on a lot of levels. Okay, Marie, that is not a late morning breakfast. That's dinner. I'm sorry. Kind of damn funny, actually. We asked 100 married men. Married women. Excuse me. I am so sorry. We asked 100 married women. Admit it. Name something your husband has that you've made fun of. All right, ladies, I'm going to read the question again. We asked 100 married women. Admit it. Name something your husband has that you've made fun of. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love the fact that so many of you went with the movies. His movies. Number 1, his gut or love handle. Number 2, his bald spot. Number 3, his snoring or his clothing. Number 4, oh my God, his hamster wang. 3, his 70s mustache. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 is his 70 mustache, his hairy feet, or his bushy nose hairs. Oh my God. All right, Carla says man boobs. So does Francis. So does Jamie. So does Maggie. So does Marie. So does Christine. So does Patty Ann. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All of you. Okay, that's 7 out of 8. We're missing 1 person. Oh, let me put the live chat back up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure. Does anybody see Mari's answer? Oh no, I'm giving you all 5 points because as far as I'm concerned, the moves go along with the love handles and the gut. It's kind of a package deal. Nope. Okay. All right, guys, these are the final two questions. Let's hope it's not so bad. Name an animal with big breastises. Oh, so you had a big nose. Um, yeah, it's not on there. Not in any way. Hi, Sally. Name an animal with big breastises. Okay, so I got this licorice at the Whole Foods, and it's really good. It's Australian licorice. I've never had it before because, and I love licorice, you know, like most women do. I love licorice. And it is so good. And then we were at the grocery store last night and I got a pack of this stuff, which is called Wiley Wallaby, soft and chewy Australian, not the same. This is not the same. I'll give you this though. Most women are either black licorice lovers, they like licorice, or they eat that red vines stuff that you get at the movie theater that's cheap, crappy, not really licorice. Yeah, it has to be soft. I remember one time I was probably like, I don't know, like 11 or 12 years old. I went to go visit my dad back east. My mom put me on a plane and sent me back there. And I had not had this licorice. It's an East Coast thing, but I hadn't had this licorice in a couple of years. And I love the stuff. So when I got there, I went down to the deli and I grabbed like 2 or 3 packs of it. And they ate it. And I was like, whoa, because I was so constipated for like 4 days. And my dad was like, "Are you okay?" And I didn't want to tell my dad. I was so embarrassed. Because that's kind of stuff you tell your mom at that age, not your dad. And, I couldn't say anything to the step monster. But it's this East Coast licorice that I absolutely love, and I have not had it now for years. And it comes in a pack about this long, and it's only about that round. But it's like flat licorice, and it's rolled, and it's broken. It's like you can tear it apart. It's like in 4 pieces, and it's rolled. And when it rolls out, it's about this long. And I love that stuff. And I haven't seen it in years, and they don't have it on the West Coast at all. So I don't even know if they still have it on the East Coast. All right. Name an animal with big breastises. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, they do say that. Okay. Name an animal with big breastises. I'm going to refresh. Number 1, cow. Number 2, a gorilla or ape. Number 3, a turkey. Number 4, a chicken, which as far as I'm concerned is kind of the same damn thing. So we're going to say 1 is a cow, 2 is an ape or gorilla, 3 is a turkey or chicken, 4 is an elephant, and 5 is a tubby hubby. It's a human. All right. So I know. They're not really big titties. They're just big nipples. All right, we're going to go to the top. We have cow, 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 cow. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait a minute. Who's missing? Okay, I got Carla, I got Janie, I got Marie, I got Patty Ann, I got Maggie. Why is it always Marla? Mari. Why is it always Mari? I'm going to refresh one more time. Top chat. Live chat. Looking for Miss Mari. Again, I have Carla, Janie, Marie, Patty Ann, Maggie, Frances, Christine, no Mari. Does anybody see Mari? Oh, you know, Hubbard and I cleaned out the outside freezer. We have a refrigerator freezer in our garage. Because when we moved in, the one that was in here was a side-by-side and had the water, an ice dispenser. And ours doesn't have that, the automatic ice dispenser. Ours has the big freezer drawer at the bottom. So we put it outside in the garage. My damn phone. Put your damn answer in before I read these, before I give out the rest of these points. We just cleaned that out. Oh my God, there was so much stuff in there. All right, Miss Mari, I'm putting you in the middle. You're getting 3 points. When Sandy was here, she would buy her own groceries. So she would buy like marinated steak, and she would put like a piece of it in a sandwich bag, zip it up, not necessarily take out all the air, but zip it up and put it in the freezer. So we just threw away a whole bunch of meat that had freezer burn all over it. And then there was some stuff in there that like my son brought when he was staying here, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And then we had like mystery meat. Like we didn't know what it was at all. It was probably turkey carcass that I was saving to make bone broth, but I didn't, I never did. So it was just kind of out there. Oh my God. What a pain in the butt. All right, guys, last question. 4 answers. Name something a woman can carry in her cleavage instead of her purse. This was me, by the way. I accidentally scratched. And there was a scab there, and I just opened it up. I sorry. What in the hell? Name something a woman can carry in her cleavage instead of her purse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's see. There's only one dissenter here. All right, so something that a woman can carry in her cleavage instead of her purse. Number 1 is a cash or credit card. Number 2, a phone. Number 3 is lipstick. And number 4 is a tissue or hanky. That's it. There's only 4 answers here. And I have to tell you, you all went with the money, 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 money. Except for Carla, who said Kleenex. 2 points for Miss Carla. Hi, baby. Oh, it's on the door in the hallway. And a nickel for everybody else. How are you, my love?
I'm tired. I'm over here, Jinjin.
My mini-me's here.
Hi, little girl. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, hello, mama.
This color is way too concerned about the girl.
That's because she just went to wear it. It's not really a collar. It's jewelry. Although she got it the other day, she had her foot caught in it.
Oh no.
She was peg-legging it.
Oh no. Hi, Joey, old girl.
I said, come on. She looked at me like, are you stupid? All right, here we go. I am going to put in a line of garbly goop. Here's your garbly goop. And then I am going to read you the urban myth question. Now, remember, if you don't know the answer, guess, because this is an all or nothing. You either get 5 points or you get no points. All right. Contrary to popular belief. What?
Sorry, you're Jack. So you know me, that's not diabetic friendly.
I'm gonna slap her. Contrary to popular belief, animal parents do not reject their offspring simply because humans have handled them. Is that true, or is that an urban myth? You know, they used to tell you when you were younger, don't pick up a baby bird that fell out of the nest because then the mother won't, That's the question here. Contrary to popular belief, animal parents do not reject their offspring simply because humans have handled them. Is that true, or is that an urban myth? This one is kind of a screwed up question, I think. All right, guys, I'm going to read this one more time. And I may do another question because this one's kind of a little weird. Contrary to popular belief, animal parents do not reject their offspring simply because humans have handled them. So now let me read this in a way that makes sense. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a line of garbly goop, and I'm going to let you guys answer this again. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So this is contrary to popular belief. Animal parents do not reject their offspring simply because humans have handled them. So let me put the question to you this way. If humans handle baby animals, their parents reject them. True or false? See? Yeah, this was a screwed up question. Should we do a different one? I don't like this question. I am getting rid of this question. I apologize. That question was screwed up. All right. I'm going to give you a whole new line of garbly-goo here. Ready? Let's answer this one. Ronald Reagan was the first sitting U.S. president to visit the New York Stock Exchange. Is that true or an urban myth? Let's do that one. Yeah, dead question walking. I don't like it. Ronald Reagan was the first sitting U.S. president to visit the New York Stock Exchange. Is that true or an urban myth? I'm sorry. Usually I read the question before I read the question, and I didn't do it that time, and I apologize. It's Alex's fault. We'll all blame Alex. All right, here's your line of garbly-goo, guys. Ronald Reagan was the first sitting U.S. president to visit the New York Stock Exchange. Is that true or an urban legend? It is absolutely true. He visited twice, actually. First in 1985, and then he went back in 1992 with the Soviet president, Mikhail Gorbachev. He went twice. And you all got that one. So, nickel for everybody. That one was screwy. All right. Let me get down the little calculator just in case we need it. We probably won't, but we're going to do it anyway. Miss Jamie, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. And Miss Patty Ann, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51. Holy crap, girl. Marie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. Miss Mari, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 41. Miss Francis, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 42. All right. And Miss Carla has 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 37, 39, 41. And Miss Maggie, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 46. 246, yes, 46. So clearly our winner this week is Patty Ann. Wowzer. We're going to put our little calculator away. I'm going to have to get batteries for this thing soon. Okay. All right, let me get a prize. What are we going to give her? I don't know. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Something for Patty. Some Patty. Hey, Valentine's is coming up. Here's what we're going to do. Miss Patty Patty, and I'm going to send you this set of Jolie Boutique hearts. Why? Because Valentine's Day is coming. Do, 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 do. Let me put this on the back. Okay. Okay. All right. Remember, these are everything's going out this month for in orders. So if you order anything in the store, not in the store, in the sale, your gifts are going to be in there. Okay. The rest of you, I'll just send out a package. Now, that being said, we have the first game of the year is down. We've got it. All right. So let's go in here. Put that in there. All right. This is the first week. We get to talk about the first week of the year. We have a sale today at 4:30. And then tomorrow we're going to have a Monday Mixed Media mini morsel. And there is a single to double-sided pocket, like how to take single-sided scrapbook paper and make it look like a double-sided paper so you can use it to make a pocket. And then we're going to be back with our idea book, excuse me, on Thursday evening. And then Friday evening, we're going to be working on the basics of putting together a single signature journal. So I'm going to be doing, last week we talked about covers and the different kinds of covers that you can use. We talked about different kinds of paper that you can use. And we talked about different types of threads that you can use and how to do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. So this week we're going to be talking about building some ephemera. Okay. No. Where's my pencil? Here we go. So this week we're going to be doing some building ephemera, and the kind of ephemera that you can use, all the different ways that you can build ephemera. Okay. So if you want to go along, and we're doing this over a few weeks so that you can be here and watch it happening live, ask questions, and then you have a whole week to kind of complete it and be ready for the next week when we come back. Okay. Doesn't mean you have to do it with me. Calm down. Of course, we have mixed media on Saturday night. I will be here live Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Remember, the lives have changed from 10:15 to 10:30 in the morning. We're going to be doing some scrap projects, some junk mail projects. Got to have a bunch of those. You guys know I love those series. But I'll be here today at 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. That is 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30 across the country. So 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 Mountain Time, 6:30 Central, and 7:30 out on the East Coast. I have pulled stuff from the shop that's, like I only have one left, or it's just not worth me listing it in the shop again, so it'll just sit there. So I have that, and we'll be putting that stuff up today, and it'll all be discounted. It won't be at shop prices because I don't have to do the listings and all that stuff. So we'll have all of that. Then what? Oh, Projects of 26 Challenge. This is a bi-weekly. I'm going to be announcing it pretty much on the 1st and the 15th of every month, just to kind of break it up. So our first one is out, and it is a tag using newspaper. Don't stress over this, guys. It could just be a torn piece of newspaper on there. It's whatever you want. If you don't have newspaper, use some junk mail that you get, or go pick up one of those nifty nickel dandy dimes or whatever they are, the free newspaper at the grocery store the next time you go through. Those have a lot of, it's newsprint. Or if just, excuse me, if you don't have newspaper, use some newsprint paper. Some newsprint. If you don't have a newspaper, use newsprint. It's a type of paper. But, figure out how you want to do it. Maybe you have a stamp that says, breaking news or something like that. You use that too. It's up to you. But make it the way that you want. Also, remember the first Wednesday following, if it's the first of the month and it's a Wednesday, I'm going to do it that day. But following Wednesday, I will do my project live, just like we've done before. I'll do my project live here before we do our Wednesday stuff. Yes, use book pages if that's what you got. Okay? I totally forgot I had newspaper, but I have those the vintage newspapers. That's what I'm going to use because that's what I have. And I have scraps of it, so that's what I'm going to use because I have scraps up in the thing, in the scrap bin. So, whatever you've got, guys. This is not about making it perfect. This is about playing. It is about, and I know we use the challenge, but we do that because of the hashtag. What it really is it's you challenging yourself to maybe reach outside of the box, maybe go outside of your comfort zone and do something that you normally wouldn't do. That's really what the challenge is here. A lot of people would never think to use newspaper in their crafting unless they were doing paper mache or something. So we're asking you to use it on something that you might actually put in a journal or something that you might actually put in like a pocket letter or something. I'm going to be announcing, we do 4 group swaps a year. We're going to be getting that announced here pretty soon. For the signups, it'll be in the Facebook group. Remember, you can't just go great. You actually have to say that you want to participate in there, okay? Oh, that's everything, guys. So if you would like a copy of the schedule, keep in mind that I'm updating that this weekend for me, which is Monday and Tuesday. That's my weekend. And I have some videos that are already recorded that need to be edited. I have a couple of videos that need to be recorded and edited. So hopefully by Tuesday night, I'll have it all done. So Wednesday morning fresh, I'll let you guys know if that has been updated. If it has, then you can go in there and you can grab a copy of our playlist of what's going on and all that, and the new time changes and everything. What else? If you want to cyber stalk me, go down to the description box and click on more. And it'll drop down and at the bottom there's like links to my Facebook group, my Instagram, my Ko-Fi, my Patreon. There's everything. Everything is down there. So you can go down there and you can cyber stalk me. It's fun. All right, guys, that's it. That is all I have for you. I am out of here because I have stuff to do and I have to be back this afternoon at 4:30 for the live sale. So I will see you all then. Even if you're not buying, come on in and hang out. It's fun. All right. Until then, stay hydrated, stay warm, and stay well. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye.